So good morning. The date is May 26th, but it's not morning. It's 2:58. I came in late last night. Um, Came back from home. It's Tuesday, May 58th, and just decided to sleep in. Like I just didn't really care to get up. Just laid down. I was up at around 10 o'clock, but I just didn't want to get up. I just went back to sleep and just said, screw it, I'm going to wake up. Well, actually, I woke up probably around 1 o'clock and had to clean the place. But yeah, I'm going to start off it's afternoon, drinking my water. Okay. I pretty much do that every morning, every time I wake up. Drink a bottle of water, kind of rehydrate from the night, not drinking anything for 8 hours. I do have a water bottle by my bed, but that's just something I like to do. It makes me feel good. So this morning, or for me to eat food, I'm gonna have bacon. I have this big slab of bacon. Since I am in the off season, I kind of don't really look closely at my diet. I just kind of eat, but I make sure I'm not eating McDonald's. I don't really like that food. So when I'm in this season, I eat turkey bacon instead of regular bacon. But since I'm in the off season, I get to have some fun and eat some regular bacon. I only have 2 eggs. I usually will make 4 eggs. I will usually make breakfast burritos. I will make one tomorrow and show you. But 2 eggs. I will have. I have gourmet peanut butter. So I haven't had this yet. This is by PB Crave. One is Cocoa Bananas peanut butter with wild honey chocolate banana flavor. Peanut butter with wild honey sweet and dark chocolate. Another one is peanut butter with wild honey, dark chocolate, white cocoa butter drops, natural raspberry flavor. And then the last one is peanut butter with wild honey chocolate chips, cookie dough flavor. So my mom actually bought these off of Groupon. She got a deal on them, I guess, and she just emailed me. She's like, I'm sending you gourmet peanut butter. So I really love peanut butter. I don't look at nutrition labels that much. I don't know how good these are compared to other peanut butter, but I was thinking I probably shouldn't put this on a PB&J. I think it would ruin a PB&J. So I bought rice cakes. What I typically do is when I eat my rice cakes is put peanut butter on top with bananas. I usually get caramel corn. Just adds a little bit more flavor than just the non-bland stuff. But like I said, I'll put bananas on top. I know some people put strawberries. Let's see if you buy fresh strawberries. But I'll usually buy frozen fruit to make a smoothie. And I will make a smoothie. Actually, let's make one right now. Because I don't know what I have. I need to go shopping today too, so that's a little dirty, but oh well. I'm gonna start. And I have what I typically do for my smoothies. I buy frozen fruit. It's just easier and also just makes the smoothie cold because I don't like watering down my smoothie. I have blueberries. Let's get some blueberries. Oh yeah, see here's my favorite, I guess, trade is you take double stuffed Oreos and put them in the freezer, and they're like hard. They're kind of hard to bite into, but you can. I guess it gives it the cookies and cream flavor. Kind of obvious, but they're really good. You can't do it with regular stuffed Oreos. It doesn't taste the same. And I don't like regular Oreos because the cookie to cream ratio is not what I like, but yeah. So I'll have an Oreo every now and then. Let's see. Oh yeah, and this Captain Morgan, I actually started cooking with it. I forgot what I made with it. I think I made chicken and a marinade. So that's what I needed. It needed rum. The chicken was It was a long time ago when I made that, so it was pretty good though. I don't I probably won't ever use these raspberries anymore. I just don't like the seeds in my smoothie. It gets really annoying. I have this mixed fruit bag that has pomegranate, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries. I don't like that much because of the seeds, but I'll have to deal with it. Since it does have a bunch of fruit in it, I'll use this. I'll just put more blueberries. And I do have bananas, so I'm going to put bananas in there with it as well. I have frozen bananas. I got to make banana bread with that. These are my roommates' blueberries. Let's see what other fruit. I may have apples, but they're probably really old. Actually, I have mango, and they're really old. So I'm going to throw these out. Typically in my smoothies, I will put a bunch of fruit in it, a whole bunch of fruit. I tend to eat my vegetables and then drink my fruits. But I will also put spinach. I know you can put kale in there. I have me being a photographer and everything, I've actually met Elise Wagner. Me and her made this smoothie book. It's more than just a smoothie book. I took probably like 95% of the photos on here. It's more than a smoothie book. It's not just smoothies, but like, because the smoothies do not start until page, is that the first one? Let's see. Yeah, smoothies don't start until page 88. So really, all before it shows, it's pretty cool. It shows like the vegetables, like broccoli. Choose broccoli with firm stalks, tight florets, and crisp green leaves. Avoid yellowed or flowering florets. A bunch of flowering florets. It's a bunch of stuff like that. A whole bunch of information. I didn't really expect it to be like this. I thought it was just smoothies, but it's loaded with information. Shows you how to make nut butters, which is pretty cool, and nut milks. I'll go through it. I'll kind of do a flip through of this book. How much I follow through this book, I don't follow it piece by piece. I mean, it has 30 smoothies in it, so in the smoothies, like berry hibiscus bliss, this is actually one of my favorite photos, but it will show you the ingredients and then the health goodies. So it'll tell you what health benefits you're getting from each smoothie, and then it also has these like keyword type of things. I don't know, like I said, I'll go more in depth in it, but it's actually really, really cool. It gives you ideas of different smoothies that you can make, and some of them are a little bit weird. Like you'll be like, "What? I'm putting this in there?" And then there are ingredients in here that I've never heard of before, but you can find them at like a Whole Foods store and all that. But like I said, I'll go through and look through. This is actually pretty cool. I think it looks like it's $25. I'll post a link below this video if anybody wants to check it out, but majority of the photos are mine, so come support me. Anyway, let me make my smoothie. I usually put 2 bananas. I really love bananas a lot. Actually gotta buy some more bananas. And then this blender isn't the best, so it may be hard to blend all this. But I typically use water. I'll just put water in there. I don't use a juice or anything like that. There's a lot of sweet. It's very sweet to me. I like sweets, but like my roommate, he'll make this and he'll put sugar in it. Kind of defeats the purpose. Might as well just drink juice. But there's a lot of sugar in the fruit anyway, so I don't need sugar. I don't, like I said, I'm in the off season. I really don't strictly look at my diet too hard, I guess you'd want to say, or care for it that much. I just kind of eat and I'm not saying survive, but like I just eat. You'll see the way I eat, and you'll understand kind of the way I eat and the choices I make in order to stay healthy. I don't typically eat fast food. And I usually do make a lot. It's not like a small cup. Like as you can see, this is a pretty big cup, and I'll fill it up. And what I do when I'm in class is I'll make it in the morning, and it's kind of like my morning coffee, is what I call it. Because I don't drink coffee per se, especially during the season. I just get the adequate amount of sleep, and I feel good. But I do like the flavor of coffee and everything, but. And then I'm going to start making my breakfast. So it's just gonna be, I'll usually make 4 pieces of bacon. I usually do have 4 eggs, but since I only have 2, I may make 6 pieces of bacon since I like bacon. And then I'm gonna I may actually use one of these peanut butters. And I will show you guys that if I do decide, or I'll have a Greek yogurt. I do have some Greek yogurt, I may have that. It depends on how I feel. And then I'm gonna sit down for a little bit, let it, I was gonna say dissolve and disintegrate, let it digest before I go and work out. Here's the finished product of my food. I actually only used 3 pieces of bacon because that was what all can fit in the pan, and I cut them up in half, so that's why there's 6. And then I forgot to say I like to have 2 pieces of toast and butter, cinnamon, and sugar. How healthy is this meal? Probably not that healthy because after I cook the bacon, I cook the eggs in the bacon grease. It just makes it taste really good, but I would not eat this during my season at all, but since I'm not in season, I don't need to cut fat or be worried about that stuff right now. And then my metabolism is off the chain. And that's what I am eating for breakfast. And I'm not sure, you guys probably saw in the smoothie, but this is what it looks like. It's almost kind of like that, kind of. But it has more bits and grits in there and all that stuff. So I just got back from shopping. I actually bought, let me show you this. Because I like to eat salsa with my breakfast burritos. I'll show you tomorrow with the breakfast burrito. But these are the 2 salsas that I like to get. It's from Walmart, of course. Great Value: peach, pineapple, chipotle salsa, and then the other one's white corn and black bean salsa. I usually got like those big jugs of salsa. That was just kind of like a generic type of salsa. And then one day I just decided to try one of these, and I liked it a lot better. And then I went back to the big jug, and it was disgusting. So these just have more crap in it, more flavor, I guess you want to say. I'll probably say that a lot. Just tastes a lot better. But I bought 6 of those. I typically buy things in bulk. Stuff that I really like to use, just so that I don't have to constantly keep buying them. And then so because it won't expire, so like this I'll typically buy in bulk. And like peanut butter, I have a lot of peanut butter. But then I don't know if you saw it, but I've been craving s'mores recently. I probably didn't have to buy like so much. I probably could have just bought 1 chocolate bar, and then even a smaller bag of this. It was some graham crackers. It's probably what I should have done, but so I don't eat it all. That's typically what you want to do if you're gonna get sweets or something like that. Don't buy like a dozen donuts or something like that. Just buy 1, so you're not obligated to eat the whole thing. I probably will. I mean, I probably will eat all these marshmallows. Actually, thinking about it, but I'm not too worried about cutting fat and putting on fat and all of that. So. But anyway, I'm about to go and work out, but I also need to location scout. I have a shoot on Sunday that I need a outdoor location for. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ride my bike and look around, and then I'm gonna find a park and start working out if I can find a park or something. And I forgot to mention, I'm actually going to eat some Greek yogurt. Doesn't look very appetizing, but yeah, it's just a strawberry Greek yogurt, the fruit on the bottom kind. I know it has a lot of sugar in it, but I don't care. I'm gonna eat it because I'm a little bit hungry. Just a little snack. Because I ate, what did I eat at 3 o'clock? It's almost 6 o'clock. So that's 3 hours. Typically want a snack every 3 hours or something like that. I don't know. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat. So I completely forgot that I had to inflate my tires, but I also forgot that in my town there's a bunch of I'm trying to block the wind, sorry. In my town there's a bunch of bike trails around, and on the bike trails are bike pumps. Forgot about that, so I just went to the gas station and paid to fill up my tires. This is only $1, but I don't even think I'll be on one of those trails that has a pump. I only know where 2 pumps are, I think it is. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go location scouting today due to time. I'll do Thursday. I'll have more time then. I don't have a shoot that day, so everybody's good. So I'm just right now looking for a park. I don't really know much of any parks in this area, so I'm just gonna ride around until I can find something to work out on. I'm just basically looking for pull-ups, shit that I can do pull-ups on. Out on the playground. My workout today, I guess, I don't know, variation of push-ups. I'll probably do a couple different variations of push-ups, pull-ups. What else is there? You got the push and pull. I'll see how long you can do a handstand. Probably in the concrete over there. Try to do a bunch of handstands just to get my wrist going. And actually, this playground is in like rocks. It's almost similar to sand, so it'd be pretty fun to train in for legs, doing sprints, back and forth jumps, bounds, all that different types of stuff. I still need to look up kind of like a workout plan since I've never really done this kind of stuff. I know how to do this stuff for upper body, but not really for my legs, since I'm used to like sprinting and doing power cleans and squats and hang cleans and snatch, all that stuff. So I don't know how much. I don't think I'll do much for my legs today. I'll probably do that tomorrow after I research on what I should do. I'll probably do more upper body today and then more lower body tomorrow. So let's get to it. I'm also just gonna start off with stretching my upper body since I'm gonna be working it out. I like to stretch a little bit before I do actually start lifting, just to relax the muscle, so I don't feel tight or anything like that, and get close to pulling it. I'm actually going to start off with to see how many muscle ups I can do. I know I've kind of started doing them when I was training for track and field. I've only was able to do about 2, maybe 3 in a row. So I'm just going to see just where I'm at, as in for the muscle ups. But then if I do, however, once I fail doing the muscle ups, I'm going to start going into pull ups. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to work on go onto handstands just to see how long I can hold that. When I did it, it was like my shoulders, my triceps, my traps, like all of them was just like on fire. Just haven't worked out my shoulders like that. I probably won't do handstand push-ups, or I'll do a modification, have like my feet on the ground or up on like a bench, just so I have that little bit of elevation going down to my shoulders. So I just got back from working out, and on the way back I pretty much rode my bike as fast as I can back. I don't know, it might have been my music. I was just some good music. It was very motivating, I guess you would say. Anyway, with that, riding my bike back, there's like this hill that I have to ride up coming back to my apartment, and kind of sucks. Like, I'm out of shape, and trying to get back into shape is just like, I had like a puke feeling. I don't usually get that working out, and I'm just like out of it now. It wasn't even like that hard of a workout, so I just got to get back into it. It's probably all those Oreos and ice cream and sodas. I've been drinking a lot of pop lately. That's why right now I'm contemplating whether or not if I want to have a s'more or not later on. Because right now it just sounds disgusting. But anyway, I have to stretch. Make sure you all stretch. It's very, very important. Like, I mean, stretch, like hardcore stretch every single day. Gotta work on that flexibility. I think that's one thing I need to work on too, is my flexibility, and everything. So that's what I'm about to do. So for dinner, I'm gonna grill some chicken and some corn. Really, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna have for dinner. Dinners are pretty simple unless I want to go crazy with stuff. This chicken's still frozen. It's not good. Probably will let this chicken sit out a little bit to get to room temperature, hopefully, because as you can see, it's a little frozen. I do like what are these, chicken thighs. I typically don't get chicken breasts. It's just because I like dark meat, and so I'm gonna eat it, but I'm not gonna fry it. I'm gonna grill it or bake it. So that's a healthier option. Really, how much healthier is dark meat than white meat? I think it all really just depends on how you cook it. So that's what I'm gonna do, is just grill the chicken. I've been really loving the grill, especially ever since it was warm outside to start grilling, because I usually just bake my stuff, or just I'll have like ground turkey or something like that. But now I pretty much just try to grill everything. Save these for another day. Put them in the freezer. I'll put them in the fridge because I'll eat these in the next couple of days. I'll grill them up. I typically do cook in bulk, but for grilling wise, I just love the grilled chicken right off the grill instead of reheating it and stuff. It just isn't the same. And it's the same with the corn. I'm gonna grill. I bought 4 ears of corn, so I'm just gonna grill 2. And I'm gonna just try to eat all of that. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of chicken. I really don't care. I'm not counting my protein or calories right now. I'm just kind of eating. Also, to season my chicken, I'll use seasoned salt and pepper and oil. That's really kind of like my main. This is a lot of salt. That is typically my main seasonings that I do use. I do use a lot of pepper too. The reason is because that's kind of like, I like the spice I get from pepper. So in order to get that, I use a lot of pepper, and then it cooks out. Because I'd much rather have pepper cooked, like on the chicken raw, and then cook it, rather than putting it on later. It just has a different flavor to it. So that's typically what I'll use in my dishes, is a lot of pepper to get that spice. I don't know how much you'll be able to see this, but here's the chicken. Throw some corn on there. 2 pieces of corn. So I just got done cooking dinner, and here's my dinner. The corn I tried to, maybe a little overcooked, but the corn I tried to, darken, get a little grill mark, or not grill marks, but like kind of burn and roast the corn. But the grill, that gas grill, really isn't the best to do that. And then I have 2 pieces of chicken left. I ate 2 while I was out there waiting for the corn to grill. Along with everything else, I'm having a whole avocado that I just mixed with seasoned salt. I really love avocados, so I could just eat them plain all the time. That will pretty much be like my guacamole. I don't need to add anything else. I just have a straight up avocado. And then I have a cup of chocolate milk, not the syrup kind, the Nesquik powdered.